Daughter-in-law is washing clothes when the mother-in-law throws the clothes aside and says, "Who is going to wash my clothes?" She also kicks the bucket with her foot. The daughter-in-law finally loses her patience and says, "Washing your clothes is not my responsibility." The mother-in-law, furious, slaps the daughter-in-law and says, "Who gave you the courage to talk back to me?" The daughter-in-law replies, "And who gave you the right to raise your hand on me?" The mother-in-law says, "You are an outsider woman, and it's necessary to keep you in your place. Otherwise, you'll start thinking you're the owner of this house." The daughter-in-law says, "That's exactly the problem. You never considered me your own, yet you still expect me to serve you. I tolerate you only because of your son." Hearing this, the mother-in-law starts hitting the daughter-in-law, but the daughter-in-law manages to free herself and goes angrily into her room. After a while, the daughter-in-law is leaving the house with her belongings when the mother-in-law stops her, throws her luggage far away and says, "All you know how to do is run back to your parents' house. You buy things with my son's hard-earned money and take bags full of stuff to your parents. I know everything." The daughter-in-law picks up her belongings lying on the ground and says, "Now you're crossing all limits. Secondly, my parents don't lack anything. I only go there to spend a few days in peace. Peace that I never get in this house." The mother-in-law angrily says, "You want to go, right? Go quickly, and never come back again. Let me see if you even have the courage to leave." At that moment, Jack comes home and asks, "Mom, what's going on? Why is there so much noise? What are you people fighting about?" The mother-in-law goes to her son crying and says, "Son, you finally came back. Your wife fought with me. I only told her that there's no need to give money and things to her parents, and she got angry with me. What's more, she even tried to hit me." The husband says to his wife, "Bella, what has happened to you? My mother is so old, yet you're hitting her? And didn't you already go to your parents' house just last week? Why are you going again today? You should also understand our household situation. Shouldn't you try to save some money?" The wife says, "Enough. Ever since I married into your house, whenever there's been a conflict with your mother, you've always taken her side. After marriage, I did all the work. I washed clothes, cooked food, and took care of the children. I never rested, and your mother spends the whole day resting in bed. If you had even a little humanity, you would act with justice." The mother-in-law angrily says, "How dare you talk to my son like this?" And then she starts hitting the daughter-in-law again. The daughter-in-law defends herself, and a fight breaks out between them. Pushing the mother-in-law away, the daughter-in-law says, "If you can't tolerate the truth, then become deaf and mute." The husband says, "How can you talk to my mother like this? Today, I realize that a woman who comes from outside can never truly be your own." The wife says, "It's really sad. You've always humiliated me. I am also my parents' beloved daughter. If my parents ever find out about all this, they wouldn't be able to bear it. When I married you, you had neither a car nor a house. Even then, you treat me like this? After all this, I don't want to live with you anymore." The mother-in-law says, "You wretched woman. Ever since you came into our house, nothing has been right. I had already seen that your fate is bad." The husband says, "I married you to serve my mother, not to upset her. Now I feel I never should have married a woman like you." The wife says, "If I had known earlier that you were so heartless, I would never have married you. And look at you. You're so old, yet you still don't stop your cheap behavior. Be happy now. You've destroyed this home. I don't want to keep this relationship either. No one wants to live with such heartless people. Very soon, I'll send you divorce papers. Move aside." Wife faces the camera and says, "To everyone watching me, did you see how my husband and my mother-in-law treated me? Was my decision to leave this house right or not? Please tell me in the comments. If you were in my place, what would you have done? Do tell me in the comments."